Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I have another Formula 1 video for you guys. And today's video is to finally announce that the TBC race that's been on the calendar for the entire season is finally no longer TBC. It's been seed! Yes! And it's Qatar. And I've got to say, it's a interesting looking track. Yeah, it's weird. It looks real odd. I mean, sure, apparently it's used for MotoGP a lot, so I can kind of see that being a MotoGP track. But Formula 1? It's going to be an interesting challenge for the teams. Not gonna lie, I'm quite curious as to how that could go. Although I won't have to wait long to find out, as this is, of course, going to be the 19th to the 21st of November. So, just under 2 months to wait. And I've got to say, I'm kind of excited because this is the only race for the entire year that has been not confirmed for the whole thing. Like, we've been getting closer and closer. I'm thinking, they're going to have to announce something soon, or we'll be racing nowhere. And they finally did it in just a nick of time, might I add. So yes, it'll be in Qatar, 19th of November to the 21st, and as a result of this, Qatar have signed a 10-year contract with Formula 1 for the next 10 years from 2023. So this is like a tester race, I guess you could call it. But from next year, the contract will officially start, which means this track will be on the Formula 1 calendar until 2033, which seems like ages away, but really, actually, very much isn't. Well, no, actually. There's going to be 2 races between then and when the contract starts. I realise we're still in 2021. So yeah. So from 2 years' time, that'll be on the schedule for the next 10 years, which means this track isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Which means tracks like Sepang and Indianapolis are very much off the cards for now. I hope that changes because I've seen some of the races on those tracks, and yes, they need to make a return, so please FIA, please fix this, please. But I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to this race. It'll be one of the final races of the season, which makes it even more interesting. I think it won't be the penultimate, but it'll be the one before the penultimate race, so it'll be the third to last race of the season, which means that at that point the championship fight will be over, or very, very close to over, because, as we know, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen have been trading the lead of the championship for quite a while now. Like, after every race it's changed pretty much. There's been very few times where they've led more than one race in succession in terms of the championship, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the championship fight unfolds over the next few races, and the final few as a result. As, of course, I think we have 7 races left to go, which really isn't many now, considering we're on a 21 race season, so not long left. And I can't wait. But hoping for a Lewis Hamilton 8th World Championship, we can hope, right? Because he will be one of the first people in motorsports history to actually get an 8th title in their respective sport. There's been very few people, in fact, I only even think a literal handful have ever done it, and Lewis Hamilton will be the first person to join those ranks in Formula 1, because, as we know, the highest number of world championships in F1 to this day, that might change, come on Lewis, is 7, co-held by Lewis Hamilton himself and Michael Schumacher. So he will literally be the first person in F1 history to gain an 8th world title. And honestly, I can see it happening pretty easy. But yeah, I can't wait to see this track on the calendar, see how it looks on a race weekend, and see if the drivers like it. Because if the drivers don't like it, then obviously it's not going to be that good of a race. Because, you know, if you don't like racing there, well, you're probably not going to be performing at your best, one would assume. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. So as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's and Frost's YouTube channels. Their links are in the description. My sub button is down there. Yep, that big red one, unless you've already subbed. and it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. And once you've done that, don't forget to click all 3 of our bell icons to get all 3 sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of the addition of Qatar to the F1 calendar for the next 12 years, basically. Once you've done that too, don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias. I will, of course, be going on stereo an hour after this video comes out, so please go on there to check it out. Those links are going to be in the link tree in the description. Once you've done that too, don't forget to follow Roxanne on her blog and Frost on his Instagram. Their links are also going to be in the description below the link tree. And lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so you can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing. And around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!